point in time where people are having less and less of an attention span, and design is something that can really tie people into a story, can really make them read something they might not otherwise read, look at a picture they might not otherwise have any interest in. It's a way to connect people, make them realize why something's interesting, why it's important for them.
I like design because it's a way to communicate information to people, and I think any story, you could have a story that's just grade type, but people are more likely to read it if there's some well thought through design that goes behind it. And almost any story can be visualized.
Like, that's the first thing that someone notices when they open that piece of paper. I try to, like, my basic theory is it should be like functional first, because there's definitely a way that you can like have something that looks really nice that doesn't really do anything for the reader. So you don't want the design to make someone stop for the wrong reason. You know? And I've never really been like a visual person, so it's been a challenge for me to get like the creative side going. So.
I like design because it brings together all the aspects of a newsroom, and you get to work with all the different people on a story. Design actually brings all the elements together in a cohesive manner.
It's because it drives so much in our culture. I think that we are a visual culture, and it's kind of nice to feel important that way, that the way that things are presented is needed and is appreciated by the society at large. Makes design really attractive to me. I think that so much of governmental information can just make your eyes like glaze over. But if, and I think they should do it more, it's presented in a way that is visually stimulating to a culture that is used to, like, what is it, like 50 frames per minute as far as television goes. If that information, which is vital to our society and to democracy, I guess, can be presented in a way that is stimulating, then it helps educate and inform. Because to be frank, a lot of really important messages are really boring when they're written in paragraphs.
I like to look at the work of other designers, and I like to try to incorporate real world things into my stuff. Like if you're going to do something about a game board, you want to make it look like a game board, you know, or...
Well, because any more people are expecting that visual element to be there. They're expecting it to be something that's really easy to digest and understand right away. And I think that as long as the design doesn't get in the way of that, that it can be really useful and really interesting and engaging to the readers. It's the same reason that people would rather watch, you know, like little snippets on YouTube than an entire 30-minute 30-minute program, because they want these little like chunked information that's really easy to digest and understand. They don't want the Wall Street Journal where they don't have like a place to start.
It's just a really fun way to tell a story. It's not, to me, it's more than just words and pictures separately. It's putting all of these elements together and making a really fun visual package.